Are you thinking about buying a home but you're wondering how much it will cost? Well, stick around because in this video, we're going to lay out all the details. Hello, I'm Targhee with Pinpoint Real Estate in Northern Utah. If this is your first time to the channel, thank you for watching. It's great to have you here. When you're done watching this video, please take a few minutes to browse around the channel and see if you find anything of interest or value. If you do, please consider subscribing. Let's get started on discussing the costs associated with purchasing a home. For starters, I like to break down the costs into three categories. The first is your down payment, the second is your closing costs, and the third is your due diligence costs. You've probably heard from your parents that you need 20% down to purchase a home. Although that would be ideal, it's probably not realistic for most people. Putting 20% down on a home can get you favorable terms, but 20% isn't always required to close. There are several loan programs out there for buyers to choose from, so it's always in your best interest to contact a lender to get more details. I will have contact information in the description below for a lender that I've used and feel very comfortable referring to my family and friends. If you have decent credit, you can get into a home loan for as little as 3.5% down, and if you have good credit, you can get into a 3% conventional program. There are also options for down payment assistance programs that your lender can connect you with. For our example, let's say you qualify for a $250,000 home with a 3% down conventional program. You will need $7,500 to cover your down payment. However, there are some down payment assistance programs that can cover a portion, if not all, of this expense. Again, it's always best to get this process started by contacting a lender. The second group of costs is your closing costs. These costs go to compensating the title company, mortgage company, and covering your prepaid expenses. You can expect to pay for a title insurance policy, title settlement fee, and recording fees. Your lender will charge you an origination fee, underwriting fee, and an appraisal fee. Your prepaid expenses will include your homeowner insurance policy, property taxes, and any applicable HOA fees, and any interest until your first payment is due. If we jump back to our $250,000 home purchase example, you can expect your closing costs will be between 2 and 2.5% of your purchase price. So for this example, you will need $5,000 to $6,250 to cover your closing costs. The best way to get an estimate for these costs is to contact a lender and title company and ask them for a good faith estimate for their fees. The third and last group of costs is your due diligence costs. These include your earnest money, inspection fee, and costs to cover any tests. These are all cash out-of-pocket expenses and will need to be paid early in the process, so you need to make sure you have these funds available. Your earnest money is usually 1% of the purchase price, but it is negotiable and is considered part of your down payment. Your inspection fee will likely run about $300, and if you choose to test for meth, mold, and radon, each of those tests are about $150 each. In total, your due diligence costs will run you about $3,200. Remember, your earnest money, or $2,500 of that, will go towards your down payment, so plan on an additional $750 to cover your inspection and tests. To summarize, for our $250,000 home purchase example, you're going to need $7,500 for your down payment, about $5,500 for your closing costs, and $750 for your due diligence costs. The total cash out of pocket for this example home purchase would be $13,750. Now, depending on current market conditions, there are ways to reduce these costs through homebuyer grants and seller paid closing costs, so you may be able to get away with less money out of pocket. It's always best to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Well, there you have it. Those are the costs associated with purchasing a home in Utah. Please feel free to reach out if you have any additional questions. And remember, I've provided information in the description below to my preferred lender if you'd like to get started with the home buying process. Thank you for watching and have a great day.